Welcome to what will probably be the final Splatoon 2 news roundup video before E3. Nintendo's E3 kicks off tomorrow, and I am expecting to see Splatoon 2 and in particular the Octo expansion at E3. I did do my Splatoon 2 E3 predictions around about a week ago. I will leave a link to that video in the top right and in the description for you to check out as well. This video will be covering all Splatoon 2 news before E3. It will not be covering any E3 announcements, unfortunately. That will hopefully be later on this week. But let's just get on with this news roundup. And the first topic is a little bit of a spoiler. It is in the title of this video. So if you don't want to hear about this sort of stuff, then I would suggest for you to fast forward a little bit. And I will be talking about other Splatoon 2 stuff later on. So pretty much somebody called Oatmeal Dome and I do believe someone called Simon has discovered another ranked mode. Last week I talked about the fact that they got Rocket playable in the game. This week they have discovered a brand new game, and it does seem to be an Octo expansion themed ranked mode, just because it is themed on the 8-ball, which is of course featuring in the Octo expansion. We did even get a level of the 8-ball yesterday. We got a brand new level showing off the 8-ball yesterday, and we had another 8-ball level get shown off around about a few weeks ago now. And a few weeks ago when I did see that level of the 8-ball, I thought, you know what, they could do something with that in terms of ranked, and it does seem like Nintendo are working on an Octo expansion themed ranked mode, which is based on the 8-ball. In the 8-ball mode, there will be two goals on the opposite side of the stage. An 8-ball will spawn in the middle of the stage. You can move the ball with your ink. Moving the ball closer to the enemy's goal will lower your count. If the ball is placed on top of the goal, it is considered a knockout. Apparently the ball will get stuck occasionally, and it does require a lot of ink to free it, but apparently this is a bug. Maybe on certain points of the stage, maybe the ball will get stuck, it will work like a checkpoint, and pretty much you have to free the ball from the checkpoint to be able to carry on moving it forward towards the enemy goal. Maybe there will be checkpoints in this game mode. Now, do I think this will actually happen? Do I think Nintendo will release this for the game? Will they announce this at E3? And to be honest with you, I can definitely see this happening. I think this is more likely than the Rocket game mode that we heard about last week. Well, we heard about the Rocket game mode around about from August last year, and we heard nothing about that game mode until last week when Oatmeal Dome and Simon loaded it into the game. I think this 8-ball mode is more likely to come to the game than the other game mode, just because it makes sense to release the 8-ball mode at the same time as the Octo expansion. I have always thought that they could do a game mode that would link the Octo expansion to the multiplayer. I have always thought that they could do a game mode based on the Octo expansion for ranked mode. I thought that would be pretty cool if we did see a game mode based on one of the elements that the Octo expansion will introduce. So I will be on board if they do add in the Octo expansion themed 8-ball mode to ranked. That would be pretty cool, and who knows, maybe it will get announced this week at E3. I can see this being an E3 announcement, and who knows, maybe it could get announced at the Splatoon 2 World Championship. That would be really cool if that did happen, but I guess there is always a chance that because this game mode hasn't gone live, then maybe the devs did experiment with this game mode, but maybe they thought, you know what, this game mode doesn't necessarily work with the game, so maybe we will not see this 8-ball mode and the Rocket game mode in ranked. But yeah, maybe like Nintendo thought differently. Maybe we will not see the 8-ball game mode, but I kind of feel like it makes sense to announce an 8-ball mode at the same time when they do announce more Octo expansion details. And like what I have mentioned many times on the channel, I think this week we will be getting more Octo expansion details. And if this 8-ball mode is coming to the game, there is no better time to announce this game mode than this week. But let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think this 8-ball game mode will be coming to the game? So let's move on to the next topic. Japan will be getting an Amiibo restock on the 24th of June. The Inkling Girl, the Inkling Boy, the Squid, the Inkling Girl Neon Pink, the Inkling Boy Neon Green, and the Neon Purple Squid will be getting restocked in Japan. It will be interesting to see how that will affect America. Will America and Europe see the benefits of that restock? Will those regions get a restock as well? I'm hoping that the Callie and Marie Amiibo get restocked as well, just because I haven't got those Amiibo at this moment in time, so I would love those Amiibo to get restocked. But those Amiibo are getting restocked in Japan, so hopefully that will mean in America and Europe we will see those Amiibo on shelves as well. Hopefully that Amiibo restock will get shipped to America and Europe as well. Now at the weekend in Japan, it was the Sanrio Splatfest tournament final. And I just want to correct something that I did talk about in the last news roundup. And I did say that the Shifty Station stage is a brand new stage for Japan. Of course, we had it in the West for the TMNT Splatfest final, but I barely played on that stage, so I completely forgot about that stage. But that isn't the reason why I am covering the Sanrio Splatfest in this video. My Melody won the Sanrio Splatfest tournament in Japan. I am really surprised that Hello Kitty didn't win the Sanrio Splatfest tournament. Again, the most popular team lost. But if you do look on the results screen, it is really close between My Melody and Hello Kitty in terms of the wins that they did get. It was a really close Splatfest final. So yeah, I would say that we are due for the next Splatfest in the West. Maybe it will get announced at E3 this week. And the last topic that I will be covering in this video is that we got a look at the World Champs setup, and it does look really professional. I really do like the headphones, they look really cool as well. Also, speaking of the World Champs, there will be a World Champs t-shirt for anybody that is attending the World Champs in LA. I am really jealous of you guys. I definitely would love to get that t-shirt myself. But that is pretty much it for this video. The World Champs will be kicking off later on today. It will be the opening round, which will be the seeding round, and then it will be the semi-finals, and that will be kicking off, I do believe, at 3:30 PM on the West Coast. That is 6:30 PM on the East Coast. That is, I do believe, 11:30 PM for people living in the UK, and that is 12:30 AM, which is of course tomorrow morning for the people living in the rest of Europe. So that is when the World Champs will be kicking off. So yeah, I am really hyped for E3. Watching everybody else do their conferences has got me even more excited for what Nintendo will be showing off in their Direct tomorrow. I am really excited for Splatoon 2 and the possibility of us getting more Octo expansion content as well, but it's not a guarantee. But like what I did mention in my predictions video, I am expecting big things in terms of Splatoon 2 and the Octo expansion. I am really hyped for this week. Really stoked to get more information. Of course, all of the information we do get about the game, then of course I will make a similar video to this one where I do round up the latest news from E3 in terms of Splatoon 2. That is of course if we do get any Splatoon 2 news this week at E3. But yeah, I am really excited for this week. Hopefully E3 will not disappoint like what we had last week in terms of the big announcement from Coro. That was a massive letdown. I don't consider Spy Gear enough to shock the world, so that announcement was a big letdown, but who knows, maybe apparently there will be more secrets to be revealed in terms of that spy gear on the 9th of July. So maybe that announcement will be better than what we did get last week, but that announcement was apparently going to shock the world, but it was really disappointing. I think that gear will be Japan exclusive as well, by the way, so hopefully this week at E3 will not be as disappointing as the announcement that we did get last week. Hopefully E3 will be exciting for us Splatoon 2 fans, and yeah, I am really excited, I really am. Now unfortunately I won't have time to do a Q&A video before E3 tomorrow, but I do have time to do another quick video which will be coming out later on today. That will be another Octo expansion video, and yeah, definitely did enjoy recording that video. It has definitely got me more excited for E3, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, but that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully. Now that isn't the end of the video, just because on the Splatoon Japanese Twitter account, they did tweet out the direct that will be happening tomorrow, so I think this confirms that we will be getting more information on Splatoon 2, and in particular the Octo expansion. So I think the Octo expansion, I think we will get a new trailer in the direct, and that is what I think the Splatoon Japanese Twitter account is hinting at by tweeting out a link to the direct. They said make sure you are looking out for the direct. I want you to make sure you are looking out for this direct. So I think we will be getting Splatoon 2 and Octo expansion. I think we will get an Octo expansion trailer in a direct, and I think this is a definite now, thanks to the Splatoon Japanese Twitter account tweeting out the link. So yeah, I am definitely even more excited for E3 now. I can't wait to see the direct from Nintendo tomorrow, because I think it is a guarantee now that the Octo expansion will definitely appear in some format. I think we will get a new trailer, and yeah, I've already talked about what I think we will see in the video presentation tomorrow in my E3 predictions video, which I have already left a link to in the description and in the top right as well. But that is it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. I think the fact that the Splatoon Japanese Twitter account did tweet out a reminder saying make sure you are checking out the direct tomorrow, make sure you aren't missing out on it, I think that is a guarantee that we will be seeing Splatoon 2 and the Octo expansion. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. That is it for this video. As you can tell, I am flipping hyped for E3, I really am. And I can't wait, I really can't wait. And yeah, I think we will be getting Octo expansion stuff. So of course, I will be covering that on the channel. But yeah, I'm flipping excited. I really am hyped for the direct tomorrow. I really can't wait for that. But that is it for this video, and I will see you in my next video, which will be coming out later on today.